could
Is
be
meta model good for a negotiation? I feel like it's better for getting information from the person. Or is it useful for negotiation as well?
Just gathering information, and that's what the meta model is about. It's about gathering information. Recollecting information that has been distorted. And that information may be distorted by nominalizations, words like relationship, negotiation, depression. Yeah. So we want to clarify, it's not depression. You're feeling a certain way and you've frozen it in time, but you can't freeze it in time because time's infinite. Yeah. So we might want to unfreeze words. We might want to say all, yeah, you never. So we're using the meta model to gather information, to find out what's being deleted, essentially.
Hi, Adrian here, NLP trainer and coach. This video that you're about to watch is filmed in a live Zoom class. We have expatriates based all around the world, and we do these classes and we share a little bit with you because we think it's important that you get to see what goes on behind closed doors and how some of these processes really work. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you click the subscribe button and we'll see you at the end.
So rather than using vagueness, we're going to get specific. Yep. So all the language patterns that we've been using to be vague and abstract in commands, we're going to start doing kind of the reverse. And this is really useful for identifying people's maps of the world. The hypnosis is really good for putting in embedded commands. Milton Model hypnosis is really wonderful for putting in commands, like you are relaxing. You're finding ways through these troubling times. But the meta model is more like questioning and finding out what's wrong, or questioning and recovering the lost information. So when we say things like, you can relax and find things easy, you can relax and find things easy. We're being very vague. We're not specifying what.
Okay.
So with the meta model, we have to start specifying things because some people have a problem. I've got a problem. Well, what specifically is the problem? When do you have a problem? Who has a problem? How problem? So the meta model is really a series of questions to recover all that information. And we don't actually probably want to recover all the information because it's so big, but there is some vital information that is missing. She makes me mad. And we've got to be careful with the why. A lot of schools will tell you, a lot of schools whose teachers have not done as much in-depth study, like most of the trainers out there in the world, they'll tell you simply, oh, you don't want to ask why. That's bullshit. There are sometimes you do want to ask why. So you hear a lot of teachers, I'll say, don't ask why, because when you ask why, you get into a whole pile of reasons.
Wow.
And we don't always want those reasons. We want to recover enough of the map to, maybe see if it's really a problem or maybe change things. So we use a meta model to recover the map that's been what? Deleted?
Deleted or distorted?
Distorted, generalized. Now, Rim has deleted a whole pile of information. She has to delete a whole pile of information because she can't go ramble. She can't give me 2 hours of information here. We're in a session. We have a time frame. We have constraints. So Rim, we say she deletes a whole pile of information. She deletes, distorts, and generalizes a pile of information, and she gives us that bit of information that she just gave us then. So in that piece of information just there, we might be able to take something and turn it on its head. Or we might just use it and gather more information. This stuff will open you up and it will reduce the ability for you guys to be negatively manipulated by others. And you'll hear, if you want to do practice, just listen to the news. And they'll use a whole pile of deletions, distortions, and generalizations to drive people's thinking in different directions. So you're hearing something like finance news, but what you're actually hearing is a pile of Milton Model. You're hearing a whole pile of violations through it. So we can hear all this, and we can do this for ourselves to better prepare ourselves, but with our clients, we can hear all this and take our notes. And as something Rim said before, actually, is you might not do everything in one session. You might not do everything in one session. Generally, the first and second session I'll have with a client, I'll take tons of notes. And through looking at the language patterns, we start to see the structure, and we start to get a bit of a clue of the underlying beliefs. And after doing this for an hour with a client, or maybe 2 hours, we can get a good picture of the various NLP presuppositions or things to change. And you'll find with your clients, what are the things to change. NLP presuppositions are a great one. There's 12 in there. But it might also be moving them from the modal operator across to empowerment. And you don't have to hit it all in the first session, but this meta model is absolutely wonderful for recovering information and then coming up with some specific questions to spin things around.
Boom! You made it here! Good on you. Make sure you click the subscribe button below and check out the playlist at the end. If you'd like to come along to our Sunday sessions where we host a live free Q&A for our students and members, you're welcome. I'll see you there.